Hi Xavier, hello. I'm Lydia Brown and I graduated in 2016 from Xavier High School. Some of you may know me. And this last year, when most of my classmates were enduring their first year of college classes, I instead felt a call to be a missionary for 9 months for the school year last year with an organization called Net Ministries. So when I was a senior and I was telling people, yeah, I'm going to be a missionary right out of high school, I got various reactions. Some people were super pumped. Some people were kind of like, what are you doing? Some people were scared. I got a lot of, what do your parents think? Because when people think missionary work, they think far off lands, they think dangerous situations. But the organization that I was with was based in the United States. And they did retreats in parishes and schools, so not necessarily life-threatening situations were going to be had, but the missionary year that I did have was super life-changing, just in a different way. So when you go on NET, NET is an acronym. It stands for National Evangelization Teams. You endure 5 weeks of training and formation in August through September, and at the end of that 5 weeks, you get put on a team, and that team becomes your family, your support system for the year. That team also determines where you will be for the next 9 months, and I had the wonderful opportunity of being on the team, the school team in Plymouth, Minnesota, and my mission for the next 9 months from September to May was to love and serve everyone at that school, the students, the faculty, the staff, the families that we stayed with, because we stay in host families. And by doing this, to show them, all of them in a real way, in tangible way, through my words and actions, who the person of Jesus Christ is. The students I worked with last year, they knew a lot about Jesus Christ. They had theology classes just like you guys. But many of them had never encountered Christ in a personal way. And my team and I brought this message to the students. We brought the message that Jesus is near to you. He's not this far off person that doesn't care. Like, he cares about you and he loves you. And he's right here with you in all of your struggles from day to day for school, with your parents, with your teachers. And a lot of that came down to like worth. Definitely like speaking truth into that your worth does not come from your schoolwork. The amount of pressure that the students that like were my friends last year, they had a lot of pressure about like grades and expectations from teachers and parents, and just part of my job was just to like remind them that their worth is not in those things. Like, their worth is in the Lord, their worth is in God and his love for them. And so my team and I brought this message to the students, and by doing so, we attempted to bring them closer to Christ, this by praying with them, having these kinds of conversations at coffee shops. We led them on retreats. We were just there. We went to sporting events and concerts and plays and musicals and all that kind of stuff. And by just being there, being present and hearing them out, loving them right where they're at, that was my mission last year. And that's the thing, that's being a missionary. Being a missionary is, yes, spreading the gospel, promoting Christianity, but at the heart of it all is love. It's being present to those around you, seeing them. And this culture, it wants to distract us. Our phones, social media, you will never be fulfilled or happy with how many likes you get. But loving those around you and being there for them and selflessly giving your time and your time, mostly your time, and going out of your way to be kind to someone, that will make you happy. And frankly, I can attest to this because this last year was, yes, the hardest year of my life, but it was also the best year of my life. I'm going to leave you with this. You can be a missionary right now. Actually, please be a missionary right now. And you don't have to walk out of this room to do it. This world, this city, this school, your classmates sitting right next to you, they need you, and all it takes is a conversation. All it takes is you stopping and not looking inward, but looking outward and seeing them maybe for the first time. And a prayer that I got to pray last year was just like, God, how can I love the people around me better than the way I loved them yesterday? How can I love them more? How can I love them more like you love them? And trust me when I say, if you pray that prayer, he'll show you. He'll show you because he first loves you. And I'm praying for you all. I'm in college at Benedictine. I'm praying for you all down in Kansas. And St. Francis Xavier, pray for us.